Hello, everybody out there. We are Ski Bunny, Tracy Chevrolet, Neen Dragon, and Matt Graber. And we're going to play some music for you. We'd like to, first of all, thank Motif Magazine for having us and the Parlour for hosting the event. And the first song we're going to play is called Dress Up.
1, 2, 3.
It's Friday night in our little town. The TV's broken and the Wi-Fi is down. Both my parents are out of town. At 8 o'clock my boyfriend comes around. Wow, wow, wow. I have a purple wig I like to wear. That night he asked me if I want to share. It looks like heaven when he puts it on. And every problem that I have is down with my boyfriend. I'm just up with my boyfriend. Next thing you know, he's putting on my dress. I have to say, I think he wore it best. Don't know what's happening, but damn, he's fine. I'm really glad this girl, the man, is mine. Oh yeah. We think we're onto something we can share. We'll dress him up and take him everywhere. Like to our happy place, the shopping mall. He's not embarrassed or ashamed. Boyfriend, come on, dress up, my boyfriend. Go to Target, buy him high heel shoes. Print out to leather other ones we choose. He wears them out 'cause he's a real rock star. He says, let's walk, come on, let's ditch the car. Dress up your boyfriend, dress him up today. Just be yourself, 'cause that's the only way. If you hear nothing else, then please hear me say, dress up your boyfriend, dress him up today with your boyfriend. Come on, dress up with your boyfriend. Dress up with your boyfriend. Come on, dress up with your boyfriend. Life is so short, he's your boyfriend. Try it, you like it, your boyfriend. Give it a shot. Come on, give it a shot. Come on, give it a shot. Come on, give it a shot. All right. Our next song is called Vacancy. Got all round beneath my feet. My heart's afraid, my soul is incomplete. And the lights out one by one. I got no strength to fight, no strength to run. I can see, 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 I can see. Now I lay me down to sleep. Thank you, oh Lord, my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I beg, oh Lord, my soul to take. Vacancy, 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 vacancy,
All right, we're going to pull an old switcheroo on you right about now. We're going to switch guitar and bass for each other. Awesome. I get to play the Parker. It's a beautiful guitar. And a beautiful guitarist, yay. Cool. All right, this song is called November. All right, I start this one.
We first met in a tiny hotel room.
right. We got another one for you. We're going to switch back. Switcheroo. That way. Yes, we love the switcheroo here at Stephen. We have many a song that we play where we do the old switcheroo. What's that?
So that way I don't get bored of guitar.
Yes, and I don't get bored of bass. All right, so next song we have for you is called Super Weirdo. And actually, the name was coined right outside that very door right there at the parlor. A car drove by, I had a yellow cape on, glasses on, and they said, Super Weirdo! And I was like, yes! I have been identified by a stranger. They understand what I'm going for. Somebody knows, somebody appreciates. I don't know if that's what they meant, but that's what I took from it. And we wrote a song about it. All right, so this one is Matt, all Matt. So weird. I love that feeling. All right, our final song for you tonight is a Madcap favorite. Madcap, the open mic that never came back. It's called Motel Jack. Yes, let's hear from Madcap. God, we'll be talking about that later. All right, let me just get this closed.
I know two guys like dog, like a Yo, Jack, let the Gary shoved his tongue down my throat. So Jack helped me put on my coat. And Joe Gary criticized my friends. Until Jack stood to the end. And Joe Gary never heard what I said. Until Jack rocked my king size bed. And Joe Gary wanted unsafe sex. Until Jack was really got next. Got just a big deal. Got that to make everything again. Got just a big deal. Got that to make everything again. I know two guys break up and Joe Gary without Jack. 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 And Joe Gary without Jack. And Joe Gary without Jack. But Joe Gary played the part of a fool until Jack hit the hotel pool. Joe Gary needed money and rides until Jack put it deep inside. And Joe Gary couldn't keep his wood until Jack made me feel so good. And Joe Gary left his trash in my car until Jack played a meaner guitar. That's just a big deal with the man that's meant to make everything again. That's just a big deal with the man that's meant to make everything again. I know you guys break up and Joe Gary without Jack. 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 And Joe Gary without Jack. And Joe Gary without Jack. Ooh, we are Ski Bunny, and that was our set. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Welcome back. You're here live at the Parlour with Ski Bunny, part of the Between the Notes podcast by Motif, sponsored by R1 Indoor Karting, Gray Sail Brewing, and Trinity Beer Garden. Thank you very much for being here. That was an amazing show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Very excited to be here and play for you.
So, you super weirdos. Tell me, I have so many questions, but let's start with band name origins, or band origins. How did this come to be? What would you
Well, I lived a couple real crazy years back in New York. Between 2008 and 2010, I just went off the deep end partying. It was an insane time, and I was known as a ski bunny because I would go online to look for men who had drugs that they wanted to exchange for sexual favors. That's what a ski bunny is. And so and those 2 years were wild. I didn't know what was going on. I knew that I was lucky that I was surviving that. But I knew something was going to come of it, and I knew it was going to be called Ski Bunny. I didn't know what. I thought it was going to be a screenplay because the life I was leading was like, really wild and dramatic, and there's a lot of nudity and a lot of drugs, and it would make a great screenplay. But I didn't know what it was going to be, and it turned out it's a band.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then a couple years into getting away from that, I had to move away from New York right in 2010 because I just overdid it, had to leave. About 5 years later, I started writing songs out of the blue. I had written a couple songs in like the mid-2000s, literally like 2 songs. And all of a sudden I was writing a song a week, and they were like, I liked them, and people liked them, and I was like, what's going on here? It's like, great, Ski Bunny. This is what Ski Bunny is. So we went with the music.
Okay. Do you end up with like booking offers in New Hampshire resorts and things like that, or do most
Not
people?
yet, but that's a great cross-promotional idea. If you're listening from New Hampshire out there, we would like to, yes, be booked as in the snow season. I think that would be very appropriate. Yeah. Let's do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me a little bit about the character that you've been in tonight. And
Tonight, Svetlana, or the other one. Svetlana. We'll talk about Svetlana for
let's
sure.
talk about Svetlana first.
Svetlana is here tonight. Hello, it's so good to see you again. It's not often these days I get to go out, so very happy to be here alive talking to you. Yes, thank you for having us. I'm Svetlana. I'm not actually from Russia anymore. I changed because now I found out I am a robot.
Okay.
Robot. Yes, and I am a robot designed to make you think I am from Russia.
Okay, because you can be a Russian robot. There's geography and...
Yes, but I don't know who designed to program me. But I know I was programmed in order so you think I am from Russia.
Okay.
Yes, that's all I know.
Fooled
yes.
me.
Awesome. Yes, good. Excellent.
Did you guys know about the robot part? Yes, you did. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, your backstory is you have backstories for several characters, right?
Yeah, so many, yes. We have backstory. Svetlana is a robot with green cover. So cover is like you take apple, you make apple pie with apples. You take out the cover of apple.
Ah.
Green cover. Green cover. Svetlana has green cover. It's
Okay.
like a live cover. Yes.
Does she
you
sound
understand?
different? Yes.
Yes, you understand. Good. Yes. Hard to understand for everyone. You have to ask. Yes, I'm so glad you do. Thank you.
Yes.
So good. Yes.
Where did you learn the accent?
I was originally asked to be in a short film. I have a friend who makes short film, Austin Rutledge. If you are watching, hello, Austin. How are you? Austin make film. We make film in Providence, couple movies, and he asked me to do a Russian accent for one of his films. And I did not do the film. I ended up learning accent for no reason, so I kept on the character. It is a good place for me to hide from reality.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
found a
what
reason.
it sticks because of that, yes. It's a good place to be.
Okay. So, does she change characters on you like mid-performance, or how does this play out in band world?
And sometimes it's mid-performance, or it's more just like she'll show up to practice with a new personality going on most of the time, yeah.
So tell us about some of the others.
Some other personalities. We had David Bowie for a while. That was cool.
Oh, cool.
That was a couple years ago while I was in Providence going to Madcap. I had a T-shirt of David Bowie smoking a cigarette, the sunglasses on, and I dressed myself to look exactly like he did in the T-shirt.
Mhm.
And so it would be like double image.
Yeah.
And I would pose in front of like I'd go to Madcap and like walk around and say, "How do I look?" And I had the same, and they would be like, "I see, excellent." So that's
Nice.
yeah, that was great. David Bowie was great for Halloween. David Bowie actually dressed as a furry. So I was David Bowie dressed as a furry for Halloween, and
Okay.
the furry was this.
What animal was the furry?
Furry was a fox. It was
Oh.
a gigantic fox named Ray. So you see how intertwined they all become, and I was Ray. And Ray had like a fancy coat on and a foxtail like the furries, which we love
Uh-huh.
the furries. I think they're like hysterically fun.
Mm-hmm. And Foxy. Yeah.
Yeah, and Foxy, yeah, certainly, yes. And then let's think of one other character I had was, there's so many.
British Jackie was.
Oh, British
that was,
Jackie.
like the beginning when I first met
Hello,
you.
I'm British Jackie. I'm British Jackie, and welcome to British Jackie. Thank you for watching. It's hard to do because now I want to just be Russian, but British Jackie had a talk show on Cambridge Public Access Television. It's all up there on the Tracy
okay.
Chevrolet YouTube channel if you want to watch it. It was pretty crazy. It's very high energy.
Okay.
We had some great great guests on the show. I was the house band, so I would sing a song every week, every month. British Jackie was another one. And Jody was British Jackie in disguise. We had Jackie. The original Jackie was from the South, and she was a talk show host and a prostitute. A lot of prostitutes in these characters.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a little sampling for you.
And a lot of accents.
A lot of accents, a southern accent, yeah. Welcome to the Ski Bunny birthday edition of Jackie. I'm possessed.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Have and then of course there's Ski Bunny,
Ski Bunny.
the Ski Bunny, which
Yeah.
you're known for performing in, with
Oh,
with
the
some
snowsuit
accoutrement.
on. Yeah. It's a little too warm out now for that, unfortunately.
Yes.
But normally I would be wearing a jumpsuit, a ski bib overall suit, ski suit to promote the band. I wear it all winter long. If you see me, you'll see me in a ski suit. I have quite a collection.
Mm-hmm.
About 12. Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
I keep collecting them, and I have really cool ones too, like vintage ski suits, and
Okay.
goes with the band identity. It's all like branding.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word. Yeah.
Branding. Yeah.
Yeah.
With goggles and ski
Goggles and ski poles I have. Yeah, I have the ski poles. I have the suit. In the past, I've had ski tags on my suit. I have, and I have bunny ears too. Sometimes I wear bunny ears for Ski Bunny.
Okay.
Always thinking about branding and moving the band forward.
Yep.
What we try to do. Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Moving forward.
Exclamation point. Yeah.
That's the ice for the skiing later. Is
Yes. Oh, I see. Yes, ice skiing. Yes, fun. Yeah.
Lean and Matt. So you're a regular part of Ski Bunny, and
Yeah.
you are a occasional part. Isn't it?
Helping out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'll be here on the next show next Saturday, the 6th.
That's
at
right,
the same
yeah.
place, but yeah, I'm helping out from time to time.
So what's it like to
Yay.
jump into this?
Well, I actually played, I guess, more full time a few years ago, so it was kind of like so I kind of just popped back in.
Uh-huh.
So it was good, Yeah.
Cool. And do you also dress up, or how are you impacted by the energy at the other side of the stage?
I sometimes wear the ski suit. I sometimes wear
Uh-huh.
some goggles. Sometimes I'll jump in on. But a lot of the time I just go casual,
Spooky
very
casual.
spooky casual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Casual,
yeah.
yeah.
Halloween
love
is a
that.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yep. And I know if you're watching at home, possibly this is 3D. We're-
Broken.
Yeah, your eyes are broken. Yeah, it's not the shirt; it's your eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. But try putting on 3D glasses at home and see
See
if
if
this
they
comes out in
pop
3D.
out.
I'm really curious. I don't know how many people have 3D glasses at home, but I
I
bet
do.
there's somebody.
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I collect glasses. I have probably 50 pairs of sunglasses, clear lens glasses, 3D glasses, and yeah,
Rose-colored?
All colors, yeah. We have prismatic ones that are even better than rose-colored glasses.
Wow.
They're
Those are
Alright.
really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I just
They're
found
really
those the other day, and I got to bring those back. Yeah, it's awesome. Anything to feel like you have escaped reality for any amount of time is of benefit to me.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy that a lot, and I seek that out.
Great.
For better or for worse, but so far it's great. Yeah.
Does the music help with that? Is that part
Music
of
is huge, yeah. During COVID, when you couldn't really get together with people, I had a practice space that I was able to get into and use, and music got me through it. That practice space got me through it, having access to my instruments and being able to play loud, and just having a space that was safe and creative and musical got me through it. It was rough. I had a really bad living situation then, and just getting me through it was the goal, and music got me through it day after day. It still
Nice.
does. Yeah. It's good for that. For
Is
sure.
it cathartic for you as well?
Is it? I'm sorry.
Cathartic?
Yes, the song we played November is a song that I have trained myself to cry during the performance of that.
Oh.
And so I did actually cry a little bit tonight during the performance. I don't do it all the time, but it comes very easily. And screaming those words, "It's time, not me," is incredibly cathartic. It applies to everything. It's time, not me. We can't do anything about it. You know, and if people, I look at it in all the different ways, the different verses of that song, but that song in particular gets it all out of me. I will be heaving sobs sometimes after playing that. Just let it all out. Yeah, it's a great song for that. Yeah, it's really helpful to have a release like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's physical too. You sort of get sweaty and you feel like you've
Yeah.
been through something, and you have, processing emotions and experiencing emotions. And it's about my dad, that song, so it helps to really experience that grief. He passed on a few years ago, and it really helps to tune into that and experience the grief and process the grief and get through it. So I'm actually going to play that song for his second wife. We're going to visit them shortly, in a couple of weeks, and they don't know anything about me as a musician. I haven't seen her in 10 years, and I've been a musician for 5. So
Oh, wow. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
yeah, so we're gonna see, and they're
So
very
you're gonna
musical.
surprise play it?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my acoustic bass, and they have guitars. They're musical, so we're gonna jam. We're gonna jam. Yeah,
How far away?
a long drive, very
Long
long
drive,
drive. It's 6 hours from Boston. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
6-hour drive. Yeah, right after our gig, I might just drive straight through, stop in Boston, get my stuff Saturday night after the gig, and then go to Maine drive for 6 hours. I don't know. I got to get there as soon as possible, though.
So that's a very personal song. You have another song that came from strangers yelling at you on the road.
Yes.
Where do you draw your inspiration? Are all of the songs your creations?
They're my original creations, but the band writes parts and comes up with beginning and ending ideas, and I love that.
Yeah.
I need that.
So it's a
'Cause
collaboration.
I come up with rough sketches, and then we refine it as a band, and it's much better. I like working with other people. It's great getting collaborations and getting ideas and hearing what other people think, what other people hear in the song, and then getting to perform that. And I love the influence of people who I work with.
Nice.
Yeah.
But the raw inspiration, is there any?
Yeah, it comes
Rhyme or
from
reason to that?
we'll look at the songs that we played tonight, and Dress Up it's all true. Everything is true. If you want to know anything about me, just look at the song lyrics. I'm an open book. Even tonight, I'm being very open. If you just ask me, I'll tell you pretty much anything, except my address. But I live in a secret location. I live underground in a secret in a bunker.
Yeah, tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, no. I will, but it's awesome. I live in communal style housing, just on the north corner of the city of Boston, which is also where my rehearsal studio is. So I live a mile from there, and the living situation is so good. I have it's communal and it's really cheap, and there's a lot of people around all the time. But I have my own room. I have an air conditioner in there. It's super
Oh,
cute. The
nice.
walls are the walls are painted with murals of raves. They used to have raves in this space. It's loft space.
Uh-huh.
And so the visitors to the raves would smoke in my room and paint the walls. They were
Okay.
paint supplies. So the walls have layers and layers of like all kinds of ramblings of drugged out people at raves. There's beautiful art.
Expressing themselves.
There's poetry. Yeah. And that's the walls of my bedroom. And there's a
Wow.
tree outside that I am in love with. There's flowers that I planted. I have my own off-street parking space. I mean, like it's just insane. People are great. I'm so happy. I live in heaven right now. Like, this is just the best. Yeah. It's great.
Communal living is a good
Yeah,
match.
and music too. Like all the things that are going on right now are just like, wow, this is what a life I have. I feel so incredibly lucky. Yeah, be able to like sit here and talk to you, for example, about the music is awesome.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a joy for everyone, I'm sure. But,
Yeah. I hope. Yeah.
so you're from Boston technically right now. You guys
Yeah.
are also from Mass, if I
Yeah.
and yet you consider yourselves a band from
Rhode Island, state of Rhode Island.
Providence,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've been coming to Providence since
Wow.
2017.
Okay.
It's the end of 2017 on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day in 2016, I picked up a bass for the first time, a live bass. It was
Okay.
plugged in. There was a drummer going and guitar and a singer. And the bass player was like, "Here, you take this. Knock yourself out." I took it, and I never looked back. That was that. And then the year later, to the day, Christmas Day of 2017, I had met Jackie. Jackie met me trying to book a show in Boston. Artist Jackie.
Artist Jackie. Mhm.
And Jackie said, "You got to come to Madcap." Christmas was a Monday that year, and she said, "We're having it at the Mediator Fellowship." And I'd been hanging out. I'd gone to Providence a couple times, but I didn't know about Madcap. I went to Madcap, and again, like I never looked back. So as long as Madcap was going, I was there every Monday. I moved to Providence pretty much for Madcap to make it easier to go
Wow.
to Madcap. I changed my work schedule around.
Yeah.
I needed it. It was better than therapy. It was like really healing, really great. Taught me stuff. I got to play music, hear music. Like, never came back after COVID, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. For those who don't remember it or didn't have that experience, can you summarize what Madcap was in a sentence or two?
Yeah, Madcap was an open mic. It was held at dusk. It was run by a guy named Nate Causalino, a musician in the Providence music scene. And it was a community of weird people. I fit right in. It was home. People were so weird. It was like really challenging. I used to call it playing crazy hockey, walking through Madcap, because you would kind of you'd interact with people who are really like, struggling with mental health. And, they might be trying to aggressively sell you some of their art. And you want to see the art and you want to interact with this person. You don't want to buy any art, or maybe you do.
Maybe you do.
You don't want the aggression, but you got to work through that
Okay.
to get the experience and to have the interaction. You got to kind of feel that energy.
Okay.
That crazy energy, and then you go to the next person, it's the same thing again. They might be aggressively trying to,
Uh-huh.
get you to drink something or whatever, get you buy pizza, I don't know, but like you just gotta sort of sidestep the total craziness. You could talk about, spirituality and stuff, and it would just get really crazy and the top, and so that was great, just being able to have friends that were not tied down by traditional ways of thinking, and to get to
Nicely put,
interact
yeah.
with them. Yeah,
Yeah.
it made me feel I felt really comfortable, because I do dress like this, including the ears.
Mhm. That was going to be one of my questions. Is
Yeah.
what sort of ear maintenance is involved in
Yeah, this is
and that
the-
level of pointiness?
It's my
impressive.
favorite thing, yeah. But I could wear these and people would love them instead of be afraid. Some people don't know what to make of them or don't want to say anything because it's like awkward. But in Madcap, it would be like, they would be like, "We love your ears." They would scream something like that
Yeah.
at me, and I belong there.
Mhm.
Still looking for where I belong. I come to the Parlour every Wednesday night and feel very comfortable here. I'm often the strangest dressed person in the room.
Yeah.
I think I am. Maybe I haven't seen everyone in here, but I just tend to be like, and so it's nice to have a place to come where I can dress like this and people accept me.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's a spiritual successor to Madcap just yet because it's coming out of COVID.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm
We're
sure
working
there
on it.
will be things pop up.
Yeah,
things
and you
come
know,
up.
the things that are going on now are great in their own right. The Parlour open mic is my favorite place to be in Providence. Every Wednesday I come down for that. And then going to other bands' shows and stuff is also really great. Went to Revival Fest over at dusk. That was awesome. And then having shows and playing is also really exciting. So we're all getting by. It'd be nice if it came back. At this point, I don't know what it would be if it did come back, because a lot of those people are gone, unfortunately, and things change and people move and circumstances change. So,
Yeah.
but we're glad to have what we do have today. I'm really grateful for what we can do. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you part of the Madcap experiences as well?
I think,
You
did I
played.
do, yeah, we did an open mic one time. I think Matt was there
too,
for that
yeah.
one
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I didn't go very often though. I think that was like the only one that I went to was the
Yeah.
the one that we all did together.
Was it weird?
Was it weird?
Was it
Was
weird?
weird?
Yes, yeah, I did
One hopes.
aggressively almost get sold some things. Yeah.
Okay,
It's fun.
all right.
It's
The
a fun
aggression.
time.
It's fun, yeah.
Crazy hockey, you said?
Crazy hockey, yeah. You
Okay.
just
So
kind
you
of
were
like
skiing
skate,
moguls through
and you gotta
crazy
like
hockey.
when you gotta get away, you just go boom, boom,
Uh-huh.
get away.
Full
The
body
next
check.
one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It works some skills that are useful to have, you know, personality, like personal interaction skills. Yeah. Yeah.
You're also a very physical performer. There were at least a couple of songs where I thought you were going to levitate because you were like on your toes.
That's Matt Graber's job, levitation. He does that too.
Really?
Yeah, he does. He makes the kit actually come off the ground.
That's spooky and wild.
Plays
All
it real
right.
hard. It's
He
great.
does. If you watch the,
Yeah.
the replay of that, and you'll see.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Seriously,
So
yes.
that's available on Facebook.
Yes. Kit levitation by Matt Graber. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And if you were going to levitate something, what would it be?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yourself.
I know. Yeah, maybe me. Yeah.
All right.
You, the guitar and the
Rise
amp.
above it all.
And the pedal board.
Oh.
And
And
the
the
pedal
amp.
board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pedal board's gonna go with
Yeah,
me.
you
I
did
gotta
that.
stop
Band.
somewhere, you know.
But the whole band's going to just eventually just levitate up.
All
We're all
right.
going to levitate up into the sky. I have a place in mind. We're going to go onto the top of the cement factory, and we're going to play a song up there, and it's going to be played so loud that people across like New England are going to hear it,
Nice.
and they're going to all come and you're going to see them coming from neighborhoods. They'll be like, "Where's that coming from?" And they're all
Uh-huh.
walking from like New Hampshire, from Rhode Island,
Wow.
and yeah, Massachusetts, and then they all meet, and there we are, like levitated up, playing on top of the cement factory.
That's
And
amazing.
then the whole group levitates.
Yeah, you've got a lot of ampage to levitate
Yes.
for this project.
Yes, very
That's good.
important.
That's going to take more than a couple.
Yeah, we need that guitar. Yeah, yeah.
What's next for you guys? What do you have planned for upcoming shows, gigs, stuff like that?
We have a show coming up in August, early August, August 6th. We're playing here, right on this very stage with Corinne Southern and the Constellations, a band from Brooklyn called Eliza and the Organics, and a Providence band called Cherry Pit. Justin Viveros, who's a pal of mine from the open mic, a solo bassist, is going to open that show. That's here again on August 6th. And what else have we got? We got a show October 1st. We're playing at Dusk's Oktoberfest, which
Oh.
we're very excited about that. We've been wanting to play a show like that for a while. These outdoor long, or I don't know if that'll be outdoors. It might be cold, but the long festival type shows, we haven't played one of those yet. We want to be in a big lineup so we can network with bands and get more gigs. We're looking for more gigs. Book us. We were looking for more gigs in Providence. Yeah. We got a few lined up, but we definitely want to play out more. You get better at playing out the more you do it.
Do it, yeah, sure.
And it's really good for my ego, for my confidence, let's say. It makes me feel like okay. You know, like what I'm doing when I gig, it's like, okay, it makes sense. It all makes sense. Sometimes I wonder about all this stuff, and then when I gig, it's like, oh, I see. That's what you do. That's where it fits. Yeah.
Okay.
All this energy goes into that, and it's like a good match.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
We have some recordings that we didn't release too yet.
Yes, we
That-
do.
There you
We
go.
have a
See,
single
you
on
don't even
YouTube.
need me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Excellent.
you. We have a single on out called Hormonal Changes.
With the
and
video.
With a video, yeah,
video.
it's video on YouTube, yeah, that Gina Kaminsky made for us, a Somerville, Massachusetts artist, made a music video for our single.
Hormonal changes.
Hormonal Changes, yeah, it's a song. It's about the
scared
cycles of a woman's life. Yeah, it's awesome for rock and roll to be discussing these issues. We think they're great to have some diversity in the lyrical content of this very, driven rock and roll that we play. So Hormonal Changes is about puberty, the first verse. Second verse is about menstruation. Every month I bleed. That's my favorite line I think that I ever wrote.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, I love it. It goes, puberty, it happened to, no, it goes, I'm all grown up, the changes still don't stop. Every month I bleed, it fulfills the need for life. It's so
Nice.
awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last verse says, I sweat, I cry, just like my fever's high, but there's nothing wrong. That's why I sing this song for you. It's about menopause.
Okay.
So it
Yeah.
covers puberty, menstruation, menopause, things you generally do not hear about in rock and roll. You're going to hear about it with Ski Bunny.
Nice. All
yeah,
right.
we're bringing that to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that one of the things that motivates you is to cause discussions and
Sure.
revisit looking at things in
Yeah,
different ways?
I love bringing this kind of content into this scene in particular, but just rock music in general.
Uh-huh.
Talking about menopause during a rock song is like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. It's like, because it can like diversifies the people who can relate to it. It increases that number and brings people into it. So you don't, it's not always about the same kinds of things that you're used to hearing about from that genre. So,
Right.
but mostly, I don't necessarily do music to create discussion. I do it a lot to bring, I guess, to express myself, yeah, and to have fun and to share that with people. The bigger it is with the band, as a three-piece as opposed to me just by myself, it's more energy for people to enjoy and have fun with, and I want to make it as big as possible because I believe in the music. I believe after all these years of hearing it and playing it and people enjoying it, I believe in it now. And I want to push it as hard as I can because it's Ski Bunny, and I worked really hard during those 2 crazy years in New York to get where I am right now, and I want to get this out there. So, very, very ambitious, very motivated in that way.
Well, it sounds like you're still working crazy hard, just on a different kind of thing, different capacity.
Yeah, very focused on this for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
thanks.
Yeah. And how can people keep track of your work and find you
Yeah.
if they want to follow you?
If they want to see what's going on with Ski Bunny, right now we do have an Instagram account that we use for gigs and stuff. I'm not the best at social media, but we are on Facebook. We have a page on Facebook too, and then I also do a lot of things publicly with my personal profile. My personal profile is Tracy Chevrolet. That's actually my stage name as a solo person. But there's a lot of stuff. That's where I do most
You
of the
weren't
promoting.
really born Tracy Chevrolet?
No, actually I named myself after a car dealership in Kingston, Mass.
Oh, Kingston, Mass. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Kingston, Mass. Yeah, it's up where my mom used to live in Plymouth.
Mm-hmm.
It had a great font on the sign. I really liked all the fonts and it's Tracy. It's my real name, first name. Spelled it the right way, Tracy. Looked great on the highway. Looks great on the building. I'm like, one of these days that's gonna be me. I'm gonna be Tracy Chevrolet. Because I would be driving to my mom's and it would be like a happy moment for me.
Yeah.
I'd see the sign and it all fit together so yeah. And we're hoping, one day we want to throw a music festival at the dealership. And
Okay.
I'm working on, creating a cross-promotional relationship with Chevrolet. Chevrolet to, where one of the things that would happen would be that I would get hopefully I would get this yellow Camaro I've been eyeing for a long time. So we're working on that slowly but surely. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that
work
car.
the product placement into some of your songs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The branding right now, even we're working on that manifestation. That's how it happens.
You also have a stage name. Where does that happen?
Yeah, and it's Neen
Or-
Dragon. So Neen it's short for my name, and my name is Janine, and I just go by Neen usually. And then Dragon, I don't know. I'm just obsessed with dragons, so
Okay.
it all just kind of fit.
So has it been kind of a dry spell since Game of Thrones ended?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Cool. And you use your real name?
I do, yes. Yes, I do.
All right, so we got nothing to do.
It
Cool.
must be scary to
just
be in
Matt.
Ski Bunny and use your real name. I would be scared to use my real name sometimes in this band. Because we have
Cool.
controversial, explicit
What-
lyrics,
Yeah.
What do you think is your most controversial song?
My Cock. Just the name alone. My Cock is a rap that we wrote based
Oh,
on a rap by
okay.
Mickey Avalon called My Dick, which sucked. That rap was the only good reason it exists was to inspire me to write My Cock, because it's like it's gets the point across exactly what I'm
Are
trying
there
to
more
say.
lyrics, or is it like super weirdo?
Are there
More lyrics?
more lyrics?
A lot of
There's
lyrics.
a lot of
There's a
lyrics,
lot
yeah.
there,
Okay.
yeah.
My
Okay.
cock is a
So
revelation.
it's a long
Yeah,
song.
the six.
Gotcha.
Your
Okay,
cock
all right.
causes overpopulation. Yeah. My cock is enlightened. Your cock is frightened. My cock died and rose again. Your cock dies and stays dead.
Aw.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's really good. Yeah. So that's probably the one. We like to play that first because it gets people listening.
Yeah,
They're like,
I
"What
can
is she
imagine.
saying?" It's actually it's all true once again. Yeah, it's about my strap-on dildo. So it's like I have a personal
True story.
true story. I mean everything I write. I generally mean everything I write.
All right.
Yeah. So
And how does the audience, does it get a rise out of them?
they love that song. Yeah, they love that song. That's probably the most requested. Motel Jack and My Cock are the two crowd pleasers. We have a song about drugs called Honey. That's
Uh-huh.
another crowd pleaser. People like the catchy ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So once again, people can find you online.
They can find us, on Instagram. We have a great. We put some stuff on YouTube. We have the YouTube channel, Ski Bunny YouTube channel. If you're having trouble finding us, look for Ski Bunny W4M. Then the letter W, the number 4, and the letter M, which is an old Craigslist thing that was used to identify, W4M, women for men. That'll help you remember it. That's what we're on Instagram as at Ski Bunny W4M. And but yeah, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and I think that probably covers it. Yeah.
Is that slang term still in active use? I mean,
I don't know.
people end up trying to order an album and get something very, very different.
W4M. I don't think it is. I think it was a Craigslist thing.
Was it Craigslist thing?
Yeah, went with Craigslist. When Craigslist went, we lost that terminology. Like I said, ski bunnies are becoming extinct because Craigslist doesn't exist anymore. Where are they all going to come out? Where are they going to come out of if not Craigslist? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why we got to push this music, because I may be the last living ski bunny. Yeah,
Wow.
with that history, we want to.
Extinction level event. and it's-
Yeah, that's why I'm so ambitious, because if it's not me, it might not happen.
Right.
We got to bring this out,
Yep.
and I'm the one, so
All right.
that I know of.
Hop onward.
That's right. Yes.
So thank you very much for being here and
Yeah.
performing with us and talking with us.
Thank
This has
you.
been brought to you by The Parlour, Motif Magazine, R1 Indoor Karting / Entertainment Center, which also has a dart bar and an axe bar. If you want to throw things, it's a great place to go. And Trinity Beer Garden and Gray Sail Brewing. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.